Hey y'all, welcome to this week's DCC Overtime. Let's go through our DCC top 3 for this episode.
This episode was exciting because that was our first guest choreographer, and it was Brittany Perry Russell.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Okay, well, hello everyone. Tonight I'm gonna teach a jazz, funk, and hip hop routine. There's gonna be a lot of power in some of the movements that I give, but I'm looking for fluid, smooth moments as well from the ladies. I don't want to see anyone make anything small. Everything needs to be big.
That was the first time that we got to see them express themselves unscripted. I think the girls really enjoyed learning from her. I think she kind of was able to teach them how to embrace that dance and step outside their comfort zone and kind of take on a character.
We asked her, who would you put as the point of your triangle?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Ava.
I think she's a strong maybe.
Christina?
She didn't wow me at all tonight. I gave her a no. Gina was great. Armani, great.
Would you cast them?
I would cast Gina.
But Gina's not afraid to do things big and bold and...
No, Gina's always extra.
Yes.
Of course, you factor in all the rookie candidates that have moved here from out of state and don't have a job yet and don't have a home yet. I thought our alumni were game changers this year by opening up their homes as hosts.
This has been a dream of yours. You've talked about it before, and it finally came through this year.
The alumni, they have great homes. They have the right heart.
So how long was your drive?
17 hours, yeah.
Gosh, the things you'll do for the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
I know, but I'm here in this beautiful home of yours.
Thank you.
It takes the financial burden off of the rookie candidates who are just trying to make the team, and then if they had to find a place to live also on top of that, it would be so much harder. So I think just to have a shoulder to cry on at night with somebody that's been through it before, I think it's just a perfect match.
Yeah.
There is an elevator.
You're kidding me.
I swear.
But I hope they also don't think all of our houses in Texas look like this.
Well,
Natalie's home was beautiful.
Who do you think talks more, Natalie or Klein?
I don't know who talked more, but I bet they talked all night long.
This year we have more training camp candidates than ever, so we have to make decisions very quickly. It's never easy to make cuts, but we've got to narrow the field down before we start getting attached to these ladies.
We're starting making decisions tonight. When I get to the point where I can make 4 cuts like that, it's because we've got to start this. It's time. I've got my game face on and I'm ready and I feel confident with the decisions. Sometimes the earlier cuts, they're hard for me because it's the first, but then it doesn't take long to see the ones that just are not going to keep up with the group.
Thank you. We're sorry. Good night.
Guess what it is? Because we're not as emotionally attached to them yet, and they haven't spent 8, 9, or 10 weeks with us. It's a little bit easier of a cut. I never want to make their time any longer than necessary if we know it's eventually going to happen. Armani, for this episode, you've been chosen as the star spotlight, and I couldn't be more proud.
Dance is Armani's life. She's overcome a lot of adversity, a lot of naysayers.
When I was younger, I did have a dance teacher that discouraged me from dance.
The words that were provided would have been detrimental to some and stopped them from pursuing their dreams. But she would continue to persevere. She never let anyone stop her.
I have always wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. If you want something and you want it bad enough, you'll go after it, no matter what anyone has to say about you or your dreams.
Now, full circle, you're the one in this episode that the guest choreographer calls out of the entire group.
Armani?
Yes, ma'am.
I had a hard time watching everybody else because you gave me life.
For her to give me such a great compliment in front of everyone, it just made me feel so good, especially because of, you know, people in my past who didn't always believe in me. It just always pushes you to go further and to strive harder for things.
Do you think one phrase from a coach can make or break your spirit?
I will say it can make or break you, but it also depends on the type of person you are. If you want to let that bring you down and just deter you from what you want to achieve, then you know you're never going to really accomplish anything. But I believe that if you take someone's notes or criticism and use that as a way to fuel yourself to say, okay, they may not believe in me, but I believe in myself, and the people who are close to me believe in me, and that's all that really matters. And that is something that really helped me push and look where I am today.
You've got a little bird in your head that says you got this. Somebody, who is that?
It's definitely my dad. He was there that night when the comment happened. So just for him to, just for him to come and, you know, support me and to take my side, and, you know, him tell me, never ever let someone tell you that you cannot do something that you want to do. Never ever let someone tell you that you can't reach a goal. And even from him not being close at home, it was still him always calling me, asking me how a dance competition went, asking how a pageant went, anything like that. So it's just really special.
Do you think you have inspired young girls back in South Carolina?
I definitely think so. I get a lot of DMs and letters, yes, from moms who say, thank you so much for being so open on the show. Thank you for being a representation. My daughter loves you. She looks up to you. It just makes me love that I chose this organization to help other little girls realize their dreams.
Well, you cry pretty too.
Thank you.
I have nothing to offer except my
It's okay.
Sleeve.
Thanks, Judy.
Since we're talking about early cuts in their training camp experience, let's look back at Emily from season 8 and how shocked she was because she was one of the first to go that year.
Everyone likes your look. Everyone that's seen you talks about how beautiful you are.
Thank you.
But I don't think you're ready for this team this year.
I'm getting cut. Right?
Yes, you are. You're just struggling too much, and we're moving too fast.
So thank you guys. Oh God, why am I crying?
When we called her in to cut her, I think she
Was
didn't-
shocked.
Yeah, she
And
was shocked
wasn't
and
getting it
didn't
at
get
first.
Maybe she wasn't used to not being selected. She kept a smile on her face.
She sure did.
We know what we're looking for. We can see it's not there yet.
Exactly. We're just moving too fast.
And let's take a look at our current standings. Don't forget to tune in to DCC Making the Team next Friday at 9/8 Central.